So I'm in the room, like, just texting my sister, going back and forth with my sister. And D come in. He look at me. He like, who the fuck you texting? And I look up. I'm like, Brittany. And he was just like, why you texting so fast? What you mad about? And I'm like, I'm not mad. He was like, well, why you texting so fast? I'm like, I'm not mad though. I'm just trying to hurry up and get it out. He's like, what happened? I'm like, nothing happened, nothing. He was like, so you just gonna lie to me? We been doing good. You gonna lie to me? And I was like, my mama sent me $150 for the kids, but I sent it back. He was like, good girl. And I'm looking, I'm like, I hate when you fucking say good girl to me, because for one, motherfucker, I ain't no goddamn dog. I'm not no fucking dog. You the one looking like Beowulf up in here, motherfucker. Whew. I'm like, yep, I sent it back. And he was just like, okay, so what your sister saying? I'm like, she just upset that I sent it back, and I'm just telling her I don't care. Fuck her mama. And he was just like, oh, okay. All right. I see you. He's like, there you go, growing some balls. And I'm like, just cut my eye at him, because I'm just like, nigga, I ain't grew no balls, because I ain't went upside your head in this motherfucking bat yet. But all right, carry on. And he's just up there just smiling, and I want to wipe the smile off his face, because it's just like, yeah, I'm going back and forth with my sister saying F her mama, but at the end of the day, that's still my mama, and I'm hurt. Like, I'm only saying this because I'm hurt, and I'm trying to prove a point. Like, nah, I don't need you. You didn't want to be there. All right, stay gone. I'm trying to prove a point right now. So I'm just like, get the fuck out my face. Like, just, So he was just like, it's okay. Like, everything's going to be fine. Like, she didn't want to be there, and look at you. You doing good. No more treatments. No more treatments. You doing fine. I'm looking, I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. He was like, did you get a chance to pause any of the invoices? Because at this time, he wanted to pause people invoices for like a good 5 days. Like the ones that's paying weekly and bi-weekly. Because we were getting ready to like have our time to where we don't train, like our little vacation time for a few days. So he wanted me to pause their memberships, and I'm just like, yeah, I got around to doing that. And he was just like, okay, all right. So I want to look into opening a gym. And I'm like, okay, we talked about that already, so like, yeah, we're gonna do that. He was like, no, I kind of wanted to get this started at the beginning of the month, because, you know, it's going to be January. Everybody's going to be trying to, get the new body for the New Year's resolution. So I'm like, why not go ahead and, like, have the gym starting up for that crowd? And I'm like, D, what? Now is not the time to buy a gym. Like, wait, so you want to buy a gym already built? He was like, no, I mean, if we can find one already built, but then, we got to look into equipment and, doing all of that. He was like, well, or we can just find one that we can do a build our own. And I was just like, but we already got, like, because we had started sketching out the blueprint for our mega DC Ultra Fitness gym, because we wanted to do a gym already. So we was already sketching out the blueprint. And he was just like, so this can be the boutique gym, like just a startup for the mega gym. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, because the big gym gonna cost us a couple mil. We ain't got to that part yet. So like, no, okay. So a boutique gym, to get the gym out there, and then like, all right, introducing the mega gym. Makes sense. Okay. I see the vision. I'm like, I see the vision. He was like, okay, so I want to do that starting next month. I'm like, well, D, I don't think we not gonna have the money to do that next month. Like, that's in a few days, because at this point it's Christmas Eve. I'm like, that's a few days. He was just like, but we can make that happen. Like, every time that we say it's gonna be like, nah, it can't happen, we make it happen. So we gonna make it happen, right? We can make it happen. And I'm like, but okay, I'll see what I can do. He's like, let's just, like, we already got the business bank account up and going. Like, we was approved for this $15,000 credit card. Like, we're getting the gas card. We're getting the business credit up and running. Like, let's just get a loan. Like, let's just go to the bank and get a loan. I'm like, okay, all right. Let me do some research and see what, like, the best banks to get a loan through. It may be just be, we could get one through Navy Federal, because it's a credit union. I've been with them for years. He's like, we'll see. Or we can just get through Chase since we bank with Chase. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'll do my research on like where we can get a loan from. Okay. And he was just like, all right. So he went back in the living room. I went and started wrapping the kids' Christmas presents, because I'm that type of parent that does not wrap Christmas presents until Christmas Eve. Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's procrastination or it's just me wanting to like make it appear that Santa really did come, because ain't no gifts underneath the tree, none, until Christmas Day when they wake up. So I'm wrapping the Christmas gifts, like listening to music. I had let the kids make the Christmas cookies or whatever not. So they was already in the bed or whatever. So I'm wrapping the gifts, putting them on the tree, D sitting in the living room, playing this game, eating the cookies. And I'm just like, you're so useless. So useless. So the next day was Christmas. So on Christmas, kids woke up. They was excited to open their gifts. And it's just like, that year for Christmas, I had got D his new Xbox, upgraded his Xbox for him, got him a new external hard drive from the kids, got a couple of hats, shoes, Nike outfits. And he got me some diamond earrings and a diamond necklace. And I'm just like, And he got me some new boxing gloves, and a new punching bag for downstairs for me to practice my boxing at home. Because at this point, I was just practicing my boxing when I went to LA Fitness on their bags. So he was just like, this way I can just practice at home. And I'm just like, all right, cool. So everything was good. We went and, seen his mom. We did not see Pop Pop that year because D did not want to see Pop Pop. He did not want the kids to accept gifts from Pop Pop. So Pop Pop was letting me know that he got gifts for the kids. And I had to let him know that I can't take his gifts from the kids. So, yeah, that was Christmas that year. Shortly after Christmas, right before the New Year's, I get a bill from Pepco saying that our bill was $800. $800. And I go to D and I like, D, our Pepco bill, which is our gas, our electricity, is $800. I'm like, why is it $800? He's like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. And I'm just like, so I'm just letting you know, $800 is coming out of the cash, the Chase account to pay this Pepco bill. All right. He's like, well, do what you gotta do. Just make sure it's put back in there. I'm like, what do you mean make sure it's put back in there? He was like, just make sure it's put back in there. DoorDash and make sure it's put back in there, but pay it. And I'm like, this motherfucker here, like, what? I'm like, D, I thought this is supposed to be our time where we're not like working. We're supposed to be, relaxing, enjoying like some vacation days. And you telling me I need a DoorDash? He was like, yeah, this should be a good time to DoorDash because, people, they just had the holidays. They don't want to go out. They want to order food in. People getting gift cards. And I'm just like, okay. All right. He's like, and I'll watch the kids. While you DoorDash. I'm like, no. I'm like, I can take them with me. He was like, why? You let me watch them when you go to brunch with Jasmine. Because in my mind, I'm like, I be watching the cameras. As soon as I leave, I tell Jackson to go upstairs. And I watch the cameras while I'm gone to make sure they stay in their room. And I can see what's happening. So if anything happened, it's recorded. Because it's taped over the cameras. And Jackson knows this. Like, Jackson knows. Like, when I'm gone, I'm looking at him on the camera. Like, when you go out and have your brunch with Jasmine, I watch him. And he was like, so you can DoorDash. And I'm like, it's fine. They upstairs in their room. They just playing. And I'm like, okay.